Welcome to Mama Cat's Home. Today I'm going to be sharing with you something that's a little bit embarrassing, but I don't know if you can tell I'm still congested, but lately I've been sick. So I've been leaving my kitchen in a state almost every night that I am not proud of for several nights. It gets cleaned up in the morning, but the night it's a wreck, and I'm just going to share that with you guys, and then you're going to help me clean it up. Okay, so I'm going to start over here. I don't even want to show you, but I'm going to. Okay. This is the state of my kitchen, and no, those are not eggs that were left out. Those are eggs from my chickens. I need to wash those as well. This is the state of my kitchen from last night's cooking and yesterday's stuff. This is the state of the drying area that I don't even know what happened here. Something exploded. This is clean. This is not. And yeah, this is the counter. And that Instant Pot I need to put away. The base of it. But I've got to wash all the rest of it. So I'm going to set up my camera. And I'm going to get to cleaning my kitchen. Oh, and those are clean. So I got to empty that as well. So I think I'm going to just, get started. I'm going to try to put everything I can in the dishwasher. And then I'll move my camera around when I start hand washing whatever I need to hand wash. Okay, I don't know how well you can see me. I'm pretty sure you can see me. But anyway, I like to start off with cleaning off the countertop. So I'm going to do that real quick before I actually get started with getting the dishes out of the dishwasher. Okay, so now this is what it looks like after I've done all that. Those cups, I just don't have anywhere to put them. Now this is the one I'm drinking my water out of. You ever see this cup? It's full of water most of the time. This is what I drink all the time. Water, water, water. Drink your water. Yes, we still have that red thing there. No, we have not gotten rid of those things. But anyway, this is what this looks like. Those are there to dry because there's nowhere else to put them. This towel I was using to dry things. You guys probably noticed that I did take some things out of the dishwasher and put them on the counter. Sometimes my dishwasher does not clean things. I don't know why. It's really old. I need to get a new one probably, but then again, I don't want a new one. So now I'm going to put together something that my husband likes to eat. Let me turn this around and you can see my horribleness. Anyway, I'm gonna do some beanie weenies, but I'm gonna do them a little bit different. I don't know, I don't have a recipe. I just throw things in the crock pot and I let them go. So I'm gonna throw that together, and I guess I'll just show you guys how I'm doing it. I guess so. I'll probably just speed through, but it's just onions, peppers. I'm gonna use baked beans because we have a bunch of those still, and I'm gonna use some little mesquite sausages. I'll show you. But anyway, I'm gonna do that real quick for dinner, which me and my daughter probably won't eat that, but my husband and son will, and then they'll have it for work tomorrow, so it just works out. I will probably end up eating a grilled cheese, and my daughter probably will too. Honest with you, that's just the way it is. I don't like beanie weenies, but they do, so I fix it for them. So you'll also see that beanie weenies are going to be in the what we ate for dinner this week. So I'm going to throw that together real quick. Okay, super simple. I'm going to put 1 can of pork and beans just because I have them. And 2 of these large, this is like a 15-ounce, the pork and beans are. And 2 of these larger 28-ounce baked beans. Yeah, got all that out. In there, the baked beans, that sounded weird. The baked beans came from Aldi and the pork and beans came from Walmart. It really doesn't matter where you get them from. But anyway, this is what's happening. I'm just going to go ahead and throw them in the crock pot. So that part will be done. If I can get all of the stuff out. Because you need the stuff. And grab my knife. I love this knife. Don't ask me why. I guess because it's big. I don't know. Anyway, then I'm going to cut up my onion. I was not planning on talking through this, but I guess I am, if that it doesn't mess up with the sound making that weird sound. I figured out it was my stove doing that. But anyway, I'm just going to use probably half the onion. I may use the other half. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But I'm going to leave that right there. Put all of my garbage. I need my little compost pail back, but it broke. I need to get another one. So, yeah. I usually take everything out to the compost, but right now I'm not going to worry about that. Onion peels don't compost that well anyway, and I'm not even sure if you're supposed to put them in the compost. But anyways, let's get started on this onion. I'm going to cut it up rather small. Not tiny. That was too small. Not super tiny, but not huge either. Okay. I'm going to put that in. If I can get it off my finger, leave me onion. Then I have a lot more peppers than I probably need over here. But, you know, sometimes you just do too much. I just washed too many. And I'm just going to cut these like this. Just a quick little. And you can use like regular bell peppers. But I had these in the refrigerator. I got them from Walmart. I do not like them as much as I do the ones I get from Aldi or that I get from where was it? I got them before, Sam's and just other stores. It seems like Walmart produce in my area always seems to go bad way faster than other produce, And I don't like that. I mean, if I'm going to buy your produce, I want it to stay good for at least my week that I'm going to be planning my meals for, or the 2 weeks or whatever. And I know there's some things like lettuces and, you know, bananas are not going to be to my perfect taste after a week or two. But a pepper should stay fresh for longer than a week. In my experience, normally they have. Alright, I don't know how many I put in there. Is that dirt? Yeah, that's dirty. I'm going to have to put that one to the side. I'm going to wash it. No, it wasn't dirty. Because it won't come off even when I scratch it with my nail. So it must just be a blemish. Okay. Well, at least I know that I didn't put dirt in the food. But yeah, I had called myself washing them. I think that's all I'm going to do. Maybe one more. These little peppers are so good in salads and stuff. I did not know that I liked them in salads. And my husband got me to try it. I'm going to, let's see. I'll stir it before I add any more. Yes, I did defrost this in the microwave. No, I don't like doing that. But I forgot to take it out last night. And I was wrong. It's not mesquite. It's the Montreal steak sausages. But you can use whatever you want. I've used hot dogs and stuff. So just use whatever you want. And then just cut them up into bite-sized chunks. And throw them in the pot. I've got too many on my board for me to cut comfortably. This is a super easy, super bad for you, I'm sure, meal. And there's 6 of these little sausages here. But I'm pretty sure that this meal is not healthy. I mean, it's got beans and sausage in it and a little bit of vegetable, but all that sugar from the baked beans or the whatever, the honey or whatever they have in it, it can't be good for you. Don't go under there. Okay, I don't think it can go under there. I'm gonna grab a spoon. This is my most favorite spoon ever. I got it from Walmart. It's called, it's silicone, but it's got a hard thing all the way through. It's like metal inside. But it just, it works so well. Yeah, I think that is all the vegetables I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to add any seasonings to it or if I want to leave it as is, because I've actually never used this kind of baked beans. But the thing is, baby wings, you can do what you want with them. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it on high for a few hours. You could do it on low, whatever you want to do. This is, like I said, not a healthy meal, not a choice that you would want all the time. In fact, it's been years since I made it. So, yeah. Sit that there. Put the lid on it. And find my plug. Where's my plug? It went behind the dishwasher. Plug it up and let it cook. And I guess that's all I have for today. I don't know. I was going to show you guys one more of my disasters from the sickness that I've had for a couple weeks. Yeah, I'm going to show you that too. Why not? Let's get embarrassed all day long. Okay, so here's my next embarrassment. Yes, my shirt is wet. I do that every time I wash dishes. You let me know if you do that. That's why I just wear like t-shirt and whatevers. And my hair is still beautiful, right? No, it's not. This is my basket for my napkins, which is usually full because we use cloth napkins. And if it's not full, it's because I'm washing that day and it's like half full or something like that. Not a one is in here, and that's because they're all in here. They're in here because I washed and I dried, but I did not fold. So now I'm gonna fold them up, and I don't have any certain way that I do this. Like, I don't put them in there like color coded or whatever because we don't care. I used to be so weird about that. But now it's like, whatever. Just throw them in there and we'll use them as we go. I don't know, looks like I'm color coding them this time. But anyway, yeah, I've got 2 baskets of laundry here. And it's like towels and stuff like that somehow have gotten mixed up. They're not even the same. Some of it's bathroom towels, some of it's kitchen towels, but they weren't washed together. They weren't dried together. I don't know how they ended up together. So whatever, that's just the way life is. And I have a bajillion of these, and I use them constantly with cleaning. My kitchen, I don't clean anything else with them, just my kitchen. But, yeah, I have a bunch of them. Well, that's not true. Sometimes I will clean my bathroom mirrors with them. But I don't clean anything else because I have other cloths for that stuff, for the bathroom. I'm just really weird about cleaning bathroom and kitchen with the same stuff. And I know it's washed, but this is just how I am. I'm just a weirdo. I have a lot of weird quirks. But anyway, I'm going to fold this stuff up real quick. And I'll talk to you when I'm done. This was one of the very first wool dryer balls I ever had. I had heard about wool dryer balls like 6-7 years ago. And then about 6 years ago, I made 3. I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought some wool yarn. And I've been using them ever since. I have tons of wool dryer balls. Recommend them for sure. But this kind that you make yourself, one, they are much, much harder. 2, they are more expensive. And 3, they come apart, but they work. But yes, I am a person who loves wool dryer balls. Now, I wouldn't get the Walmart kind, at least the ones I've ever seen, but I've gotten them from other places. I got some from TJ Maxx, but they were not originally from TJ Maxx. And, they were pretty good, and I got some, actually I bought them from the Goodwill, but they were brand new, and they were from Young Living, which is the essential oil company. But they were from Young Living, but they didn't have the oils with them. They were just the balls, and I guess the person that bought them was like, what am I supposed to do with this thing? Because they were never used. They were still in the plastic packaging. So anyway, yeah, wool dryer balls. Get you some. I don't use any kind of dryer sheets because, honestly, whenever I first started learning, and I learned about this from Jilly, I cannot remember the website or whatever. I'll try to remember to link it down below if I can. But I learned about wool dryer balls from her, and she said to take your lint filter, the little thing you pull out to take the lint off of, and go run some water over it and see what happens. So I was like, why do I want to do that? Well, me, being the curious person that I am, went and did it. The water would not go through. It would not. It was blocked. You know what that means? Fire hazard. Nobody wants a fire in their house. Nobody. Especially when you're trying to clean your house and dry your clothes. I mean, really? I don't want a fire because I'm trying to take care of my family. So, after that day, I made wool dryer balls. And I've been using them ever since. And look, there's another. I will not go back. No way will I go back to dryer sheets. I know there are some on Grove Collaborative, which is where I get most of my cleaners. And all you gals that have actually signed up for Grove through me, thank you. I do get a little kickback for it. Only one time, but still. And you can too if you get people to sign up under you. But or to purchase through your link or whatever, you can just send your, what am I doing? You can send like an email to your friends or whatever. But anyways, you put it on Instagram or whatever. The thing is, they have the natural ones on Grove, but I'm still scared to try those because I'm sorry, my husband and I both were on a volunteer fire department, and we don't believe in catching your house on fire. We don't like that. So we quit using them. Yeah, sometimes there's static in your clothes. Sometimes. But you know what you do about that? You just deal with it. Or you don't buy that kind of clothes. Or, the thing you really need to do is if you know a garment is going to be staticky, you take that garment out right before it gets dry and you hang it up. And it finishes drying while it's hung up. Not hang it beside other clothes, but hang it by itself on a hanger somewhere in your home. It'll only have to be there for 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour at the most, is according to how soon you take it out. But anyway, that will take the static out, at least in my experience. And I'm almost 42 years old. I've been washing clothes since I was 14 by myself. I washed them before that, but I mean alone. So I've had a little bit of practice washing laundry, you know. And when I first started washing, we didn't have a dryer. It was clothesline, and that was it. So yeah, dryer balls are awesome, but they're not perfect, just like nothing else is perfect. And also, my towels are all bleached. Before I stopped using bleach, I ruined all my towels because I was this person who felt like it's not clean unless it's bleached. And then I learned. I grew up. But yeah, all of my towels that were pretty. This was a brown towel. No, this one was blue. It was a really pretty blue. Not anymore. Now, it's faded and spotted. It's clean. It still works. It's still soft and fluffy. But it's ruined with that part because it's all faded. But, yeah, I don't use bleach anymore. I don't have any in my house. Sometimes, because me and my daughter do use our, how am I going to say it? I usually try to take the tags off. I guess that one got missed. We use reusable feminine products. So, and sometimes I used to do something called stripping with bleach with those. And sometimes I feel like, oh, I need to do that again. But instead, what I do is I just soak them in some baking soda and vinegar, water, and I soak them for all day. And then I wash them a couple of times, and it's fine. But, yeah, sometimes I feel like I need bleach again, but then I use my brain. And if you use bleach, that's your business. I just don't want it in my house. I found that I was sicker. And, you know, this year is the first time I've been sick in quite a while. I usually get sick at least once a year. And it's usually because my husband or somebody brought it home. I think this time, whenever I went to visit my mama in the hospital, I got sick right after that. I think I picked up something in the hospital. Which my husband told me that we need to buy new towels and have these for the dogs because they have their own towels. They have our old towels. So, he said we needed to buy new towels, and I want to buy all white towels. But, we need to buy new towels and give those to the dogs and use the towels that we have for dogs right now as like accident rags is what I call them. Like if the dogs, sometimes we have one that's really old. If she's not feeling well, she will have an accident. She'll pee in the floor. I'm gonna be honest. And then we'll clean it up and I'll throw that cloth away sometimes and sometimes I don't. But yeah, we do have an old dog. She's, I don't know. Oh, I didn't fold that right. She's probably, we're not sure how old she was Dryer ball. We're not sure how old she was whenever we got her. So she's probably around 12 or 14 years old. We're not sure. Anyway, she's an old lady. We call her old lady. Even though her name is Little Bit, we call her old lady. A lot of times. She's so slow sometimes, and then sometimes she acts like a puppy. But anyways, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I break out in song, and I don't know why. Even our washcloths are having times. I don't care if y'all see this. Look at that. I mean, really, I need to cut it off. But those soft, soft, soft washcloths. I done knocked all that over. I got 2 more after this one, y'all, and I'm going to be done. I may have to just bring y'all along with me more often when I'm cleaning, because it was more fun talking to y'all. Even though I know you're not really there, I'm not crazy. Well, maybe I'm a little bit crazy, but I'm not that crazy. See, now it's full again. And we still have some that are dirty that we've used, like, in the last couple of days. But anyways, this is kitchen. This is my son's bathroom. This is our bathroom that everybody else uses. And we got one empty, and I put the towels back in that one. So, yeah. Thank you guys for cleaning my house with me. I still have more to do. I'm going to vacuum this again, because it needs it again. It needs it every day, twice, 3, 4, 5 times a day. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get all that done, go take care of the animals, get me a shower, and get ready for church, because we have church tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.